Hi, it's Jacqueline at Pixie Dust PhD. Sorry, I've just been in a rush this morning to get over to Disneyland Paris from our offsite hotel. It's like 8 a.m. Our room was magically ready somehow, so here it is, and we are off to the parks now. You can leave our room from like right there, and security is right here. This is amazing. Disneyland Hotel. I wish we could have stayed here, but it was closed. It looks beautiful. Okay, here's rope drop crowds, I guess. Early morning entry for hotel guests. Oh, these are fun little posters. Ooh! Wow, that's cute. Happy 30th, Disneyland Paris. Okay, we're going to check for paper maps, and then I think we're going to head to Big Thunder Mountain is the plan. Something's happening. Nick! Cute. Okay, on our way to Big Thunder Mountain, the app says it's a 5-minute wait, so looking forward to that. We are also using the MagiPark app in conjunction with the actual Disneyland Paris app. I like it. You can favorite things. You can quickly scroll. Green is good. You know, orange is less good. Red is bad. It tells you what's closed. Like, it's a good app. I suggest you download it. If all you want is ride times, this is very like sleek, simple, easy. Okay, I thought we might go to Peter Pan, but it was already 35 minutes, so we're going to head over to Discoveryland and I think get on Buzz Lightyear, Astro Blaster, Space Ranger Spin, whatever it's called here. It's posted a 10-minute wait.
Quant à moi, je resterai ici à Star Command pour commander la mission. Tout le monde à son poste. Dirigez-vous vers le pont d'envol pour lancement immédiat.
Yo, I won. This never happens. Actually, it happened at Disneyland Resort in California too, so maybe this is the start of me being the winner at these games instead of Adam.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. It's been an honor serving with you.
Okay, off to Hyperspace Mountain, 10-minute posted wait. Oh, look at Wally and Eve! That's so cute. Okay, I think we're going to check the wait for the Princess Pavilion. Depending on how bad it is, we may skip it. Save that for another day. The Princess Pavilion line was already like 2 hours long, so probably just going to rope drop that tomorrow. I think I should do some construction walls for Small World, so we can't ride that right now because it's closed. We did head over to Phantom Manor. It was a 5-minute wait.
This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out.
That was very fun. I liked that a lot. And now we are doing the Dream and Shine Brighter morning show. Timing for this worked out great.
Are you ready for the ride? It's time to dream and shine brighter.
Ne cessez jamais de rêver.
When we bring together, the world shines brighter.
Et le monde s'illumine.
I'm not crying, you're crying. That was amazing. That was phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna go through Adventureland and I think do Indiana Jones real quick. It's posted 15-minute wait. Okay, it's about 11:35 now. We're done with Temple of Peril. Lunch places are finally open at 11:35, so we didn't eat this morning, so we're gonna get an early lunch here at Cowboy Cookout. Hi friends, we've been at Disneyland Paris this morning, so we pretty much rope dropped. We were maybe a tad late, but our room was ready at our hotel, so when we checked in, we anticipated just dropping our stuff off and coming straight to the parks, but because the room was ready, we went to the room, we had to wait for them to bring our luggage, and then we headed out. But our room is very, very close to security for Disney Village, which I think will be convenient.
It's like the closest room in the hotel.
Pretty much, so that's cool. And then yeah, we've been at Disneyland Park this morning. We did Big Thunder Mountain, we did Phantom Manor, we did Buzz Lightyear, and Hyperspace Mountain, and Indiana Jones.
You liked it a lot, and we saw a great show.
Oh yeah, and we watched the 1050 Dream and Shine Brighter. It was so good. Like, that's probably my favorite show / parade thing of Disney, excluding Happily Ever After, that I've ever seen. So yeah, now we're here eating lunch. We'll let you know how it goes.
A few minutes later.
All right, so at Cowboy Barbecue Cookout, we got the Sheriff's Platter. It comes with chicken, ribs, and sausage. And as you can see, we've already eaten a decent amount. So it's good. It's nothing special, but I think it's a really solid option. And this, with the 3 pieces of meat and fries, was €14, which I think is a really good deal for Disney parks. Pretty splittable and, yeah, tasty.
Yeah, we've tried everything on the platter, and I'd say it's all well done. Definitely a good meal, and yeah, everything here is pretty big, and so far pretty tasty. Pretty happy with that.
The chicken's pretty normal. I mean, it's just chicken with barbecue sauce, but it's not dry and it's cooked perfectly well. The ribs actually almost taste smoked, which seems not possible.
Maybe they do.
I don't know if it's liquid smoke or what, but the ribs I'm actually fairly impressed with. It's definitely not Tennessee barbecue or Texas barbecue or anything like that, but considering the horror stories we've heard about quick service food here, I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah, and the sausage is your normal, kielbasa like spiced sausage, so it does a lot of heavy lifting.
Yep, so I would recommend this. I think I would come here again. It seems more interesting, certainly, than many of the other options for quick service in the area.
Yeah, we came pretty early and it was not busy at all. Tons of seating, lots of shade,
Yeah.
so definitely would recommend.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, Cowboy Mini might be out. Cowgirl Mini. So yep, we've got Cowgirl Mini meeting and greeting. There's no photo pass person, but yeah, just right to the side of Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. Super cute.
Park hop, and it looks like the parks are full if you don't have a reservation, so a sold out day, I guess. And here we go into Walt Disney Studios Park for the first time. Oh, your full tower. Also, when we went in at Disneyland for the first time, I instinctively avoided crowds, so we went down arcades, and so I didn't get that first head-on shot of the castle as we were entering for the first time. Whoops. I think we're gonna try to sneak into this Mickey and the Magician show. We'll see if we're able to or not. We're cutting it pretty close. It starts in about 20 minutes, so I'm not sure if it's already full, but let's go over there and see. Okay, they asked us not to film or take pictures, so I can't show you much, but we made it in the theater, yay! Mickey and the Magician was surprisingly very good. I'm sure we'll have a wrap-up video talking about the shows and stuff, but I'm impressed. Off to Tower of Terror now. It's 30-minute posted wait. A little longer than I would like, but that's fine. Most of the waits in this park are pretty high right now overall. Tower of Terror, always a great time. I like this iteration a lot. And now we are headed into Avengers Campus. And you do still have to go through this main entrance. They're not letting you go in sort of anyway. There's a gate they locked off behind the exit of Tower of Terror that would come into the campus, I think, if the gate wasn't locked, but through the main entrance it is. Feels eerily familiar to California, but much more grand in a sense. And the sun is shining so bright, so sorry if there's a lot of lens flares happening in the video. Okay, we're gonna do Flight Force. This is a retheme of their Rock and Roller Coaster. Wait times for this often aren't too bad. I think maybe the locals don't love the retheme a ton, or it's just not as exciting to them. Web Slinger's line is always really long, but this looks okay.
Who else did you have in mind to assist in the mission?
Peut-être Star Machin et ses gardiens?
Hailing the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
The Guardians appear to have their own problems at the moment.
C'est quoi son nom déjà?
His name is Rocket, sir.
This is a really bad time. I'm in the middle of a rescue mission.
Rocket, ici Tony Stark. On aurait bien besoin d'un coup de main.
You can use a hand. Look at what's going on behind me. Look, we need a hand. Like an actual hand. What's with this guy?
On a une nuée de missiles qui se dirige vers nous.
Yeah. Now if I was on Earth right now, I'd care.
Un raton laveur qui parle, je m'y ferais jamais.
Rocket is technically not a raccoon.
Soon after.
Been a busy first bit of the day at the parks. It's almost 4:30 now, so we're off to the Hero Training Center in the Hotel New York Art of Marvel. You can book this online 7 days in advance, so basically after you check in. And yeah, we're gonna go do some fun photos. The Hero Training Center experience was pretty cool. It's definitely made for Instagram, but we got to meet and greet with Black Widow, and she was very cool.
Very.
Tried to recruit us to be field agents, so you're like, maybe the desk. Yeah, it's about 5:30 now, so I think we're gonna grab a drink, and then we have dinner in Manhattan, so see you there. Okay, off to Manhattan Restaurant. This is our first of 3 table service dining reservations. I'm very excited. back to the room real quick and now back out to the parks. We're gonna try to do a few more things and then essentially it's fireworks night. We decided to head back into studios based on the wait times. I think we're gonna head to Crush's Coaster. From what I can tell, there's never really a super good time to do Crush's Coaster if you don't have early morning entry into that park, which right now they're doing extended evening hours for Avengers Campus, so there is no extra morning magic hour at Walt Disney Studios Park for hotel guests. So yeah, we're just gonna bite the bullet and do it. And when you enter this park studios, you have to funnel through this large building. It can get very crowded, very claustrophobic, just FYI. Okay, Crush's Coaster, 55-minute posted wait time. We got in line a little after 8:30 p.m. This park, aside from the Avengers Campus portion, closes at 9 p.m. I believe. Finding Nemo is my favorite Pixar movie, so I'm really excited to see what this ride is and also take in all the elements of the line. Plus, once we hit 9 o'clock, I think there will be no more Premier Access people coming in, so it should just go down to the single rider line and the normal line. Oh, and the single rider line was posted I think at 40 or 45 minutes, but I mean, it's not that different from 55, so we would rather just ride together. Crush's Coaster was great. It was short though. I don't know that I would wait an hour for it. We only ended up waiting 35 minutes or so. Studios is now closed, so parked hop over to Disneyland Park. Here's the first time we're actually walking down Main Street with the castle right in front of us instead of using an arcade on the side. Pretty majestic. It is very crowded here though. We're not gonna get a good spot for fireworks anyway, so we're gonna do Pirates of the Caribbean. This is like a 3-minute line. And now is as good of a time as ever to do Peter Pan. It's posted 35-minute wait, so same as this morning during early morning time. All right, we are settled into the back portion of the hub area. Disney D-Light, the drone show should go, and then it'll be Disney Illuminations. And if I'm not incredibly super tired beat, I'll try to catch you guys at the hotel afterwards. But enjoy some clips.
There's something so magical shining from all of our dreams. So now, we invite you to dream bigger, smile wider, and laugh louder. Together, let's make the future brighter than ever.
Hi, friends. It's like almost 1 a.m. now. Since we weren't going to get a really good spot for fireworks, we decided to go ahead and do Peter Pan's. We hopped into that line. I think it was posted at like 40 or 45 minutes, and it took probably about that time. So, you know, it took a while. It's Peter Pan, but that was one of the lower times I'd seen it posted. So, you know, we weren't going to do anything else in that time. And a lot of stuff starts to close apparently at like 9:30 or so. Like after we got in the Peter Pan line, they shut it down pretty soon, even though the park's open till 11. So fair warning, even though the park may be open late, it's pretty much, I think, just for the fireworks, and a lot of other stuff closes. Definitely food is closed for the most part. There may be a couple things open, but a vast majority is closed. A lot of the attractions closed down. All of the character meet and greets, I think, are done, even though there's a couple with dedicated inside portions. Like you can meet Mickey and princesses in their own building, but they still only meet for a handful of hours a day. So yeah, the 11 o'clock closing is really just for fireworks, which kind of blows because then it just shoves everyone into the hub area just to wait for fireworks for like an hour or an hour and a half or whatever. We did eventually make our way over to Main Street to watch the drone show and fireworks, and there was a couple behind us who said they thought it was going to start at 9:30 just because everything else was closing. So they had been there since, you know, a little bit before 9:30. We hopped on over around 10:20, 10:30 or so. The drone show was cool. It's definitely fairly impressive. For Disney, I think it's impressive. I think I've just seen some other drone shows for other companies that are much more sophisticated, but it was cute and fun. And then same with the fireworks. I thought they were quite lovely. There was a long Frozen section that I loved a lot. I don't think Merida was in there. She's my favorite princess, which is a bummer, but it was a nice castle fireworks show. There weren't that many fireworks. It was pretty prominent on projections and the songs. Oh, and interestingly, in the Beauty and the Beast section, it was like all the live action Beauty and the Beast. Like, I thought they would splice the animated Beauty and the Beast in at some point, and I mean, we weren't right in front of the castle, so it's possible we missed some stuff, but at least from where we were and our vantage, like, it was all the live action remake, which, I mean, Beauty and the Beast is such a classic. Like, why wouldn't you use that? But no, I mean, it was a really nice fireworks show. It definitely wasn't happily ever after. It didn't really hit me emotionally in my core. You know, I didn't find myself welling up, but I had a nice time. I'm glad that we watched it. It is late though. 11 o'clock is quite late. We made it back to the hotel by about 11:45, and then we just had a little bit of an issue with our shower, so that's delayed sort of us getting to bed. But we're off to bed. I think we're gonna probably rope drop tomorrow. I really want to do the Princess Pavilion, and by the time I tried to get in line this morning around 9:40, it was already a 2-hour wait. So gonna try to get in that line earlier, and hopefully it will be better. But also they don't tell you what princesses are meeting, which is kind of a bummer because I think that would change my decision on if I would wait or not. But I don't know, might just have to bite the bullet. So yep, I think the plan will be wake up, meet some princesses, maybe watch Dream and Shine Brighter again, depending on the timing of everything. Maybe go see the Lion King show, we'll see, but you know, come back and take a nap. Thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed the various clips. If you have, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. We have all day tomorrow, and then, you know, half or 2/3 day on Wednesday, just depending on how we're feeling and how much we've gotten done. But I was impressed. We did, I think, pretty much most of the main things we wanted to hit attractions-wise today, especially some of the big name rides we got through. So it's been an efficient day ride-wise, and then not really a lot of characters, not a lot of photo pass, so we'll try to focus on that a little bit more in the coming days. All right, hope the rest of your day is magical, and we'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.